Hello, it's me. So great to be taking a little bit of a break from all the typing that I've been doing and trying something new, which I promised last week, which was to do this video. So, surprise, you get to see me talk through what I want to share this week. And let me know if you prefer or like seeing the video action. This is just a little bit of a preview and behind the scenes on what's happening with the Accomplishment Project podcast. Now, most of the stuff that I have been doing has just been solo work and all of that, but I have been refining a lot of processes, getting ready to do some recording, and this is where I'm at. So I just wanted to share some updates of behind the scenes of what it takes to do a podcast, or I mean, what I think it takes, because I am not following any specific script on how to do this, but I don't know. You'll just get to see my process and what I'm trying to do. I'm actually in New York right now. So I'm in my hotel room, just chilling, enjoying my day of solo work, going to a show later tonight. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what it's taken to get to where I'm at right now with the podcast. So I really started to run with the idea of doing a podcast for this project because there is an aspect of interviewing people and collecting data from different perspectives. Now, maybe these perspectives might be a little slightly biased towards people who care about accomplishment, so maybe some high achievers, but I also would love to get perspectives from people who may not associate themselves, just to get a nice broad set of data. But I wanted to interview people about these questions because it's just a great way for connection, and I love connection. It's one of my top values. But anyways, doing these 100 interviews, I feel like this is going to take a while, and I wanted to be able to share parts of this journey and the things that I'm learning in some sort of form that is digestible for all of you. So maybe about a month or two ago, I really started working on the logistics of how this looks like. And obviously, you know that I am trying to do this in a way that's not going to overwhelm me. A lot of the reason why I didn't want to do a podcast in the first place is because I can just imagine the amount of work, and I'm seeing it, the amount of work that it takes to do this, especially if you're doing it alone. And so, from just trying to figure out the structure of the podcast, what is it? How am I going to take in guests? How am I going to get what I need for the book aspect of the project, while at the same time looking at this lens of, how can I share the important snippets, or, the really great nuggets in a podcast format, so that if this project takes me 10 to 15 years, or, hopefully not that long, but it's taken me 5 so far. Hopefully, you'll be able to just kind of enjoy the process along the way. And so the latest of what's happened is that I recorded a trailer, and I'm actually having my sons do some work for me. They're both a little bit more artistic, and I just wanted to give them something fun to do. So one of my sons is actually editing through this trailer that I'm going to do. And then my other son is working on some visual graphics and stuff like that for the podcast. So I'm super excited about that. So the next thing is to really start recording episodes. I've done a couple test episodes and test informational interviews, which is part of the process to help me get the data that I know that I need for the book. And so I have kind of honed and crafted the process. I'm going to start really ramping up the interviews very, very soon. And one of the first episodes that will be released will be an episode with just me, talking about the project, why it's important, what's the point of it. And so that's going to come probably first. Now, the rules of how this podcast was going to go, I was like, well, maybe I'll do once a week. And I'm starting to realize that with my workload, that might not be ideal. I don't know what the rules are going to be yet, but the beauty is that I get to make the rules. So I'm just going to do the best that I can, but I do care about giving you guys a quality listen, right? Because time is so limited and I don't want to be wasting your time just churning out things for the sake of churning things out. I really want the content that I create to be worth your time, which is so limited. So, really thinking about how do I manage this work life balance while I do this process, while I have all of the other work things, family things, social things, all the things that I love to do. How do I put that all together, which is the story of my life? But I am so excited to be able to share this journey with you. And one of the other reasons that I wanted to try a video is because I got all this brand new tech. I even brought it with me to New York. I am using Riverside to do my interviews and to record all my videos. So that's a really fun new tool that I get to learn how to use. And hopefully, I can play around with this video and edit out some of the things that are deemed useless. But I'm so excited that you're on this journey with me. Do you like me doing videos? Is this something that I should keep doing every so often to break up the monotony of writing? I would love to hear. And this is just also a preview of my lovely voice and what you can expect to have in your ear when the podcast launches. So I'm hoping to do more of these soon, every so often, if you like it, and just keep you updated on the behind the scenes. And things are going to start ramping up, but a lot of this work up to this point has been laying the groundwork, and I'm ready to get moving. So talk to you soon. Bye bye.